Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn. We just entered the East Shroud, and we're going to go talk to the Sylphs, talk about the Primu Ramu. Last episode, we joined the Flame General, the Mortal Flames. There we go. That's it. And now we're here talking to Hawthorne to see what the Sylphs are all about. Hawthorne, patriarch of the beekeeping Hawthorne family, is said to be well versed in the Sylphic customs. Come to learn things or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing: there were peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Beg pardon, friend. My memory is just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Okay. Ishbel. The Sylphs, yes, father's told me his stories a plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You best not underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Teehee. Okay. So don't get things wrong or they'll eat your face. Got it. Copy. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on the Sylphs. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Ruffle once told me. The Sylphs introvert tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks. The next they're sending our young sentries falling into the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Raffle claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Alright, so they're little assholes, I guess. Little jerks. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help you win the favor of your forest friends. All right, so I need to dance when I meet them. Okay. Raphael Hawthorne would share further knowledge to assist you in befriending the Sylphs. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring a drat. What was it again? And my wife's Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter now, not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine own. All right, let's go to the comb, which is she's just hanging out up here apparently. It's the honeycomb. Peace offering for the Sylphs. Were anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. Dear, no, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the ocha. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the Biber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the Sills seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen a Uchu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. So I gotta go feed some plant that's probably gonna eat me. Curious Tusik. Oh, and it became an Ochu. Who would have thought? Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root, of course. The Sills quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the Sylphs calling you friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on you. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Ralphfield Hawthorne has gift wrapped your offering in preparation for your journey into the Sylph's domicile. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. The Sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in a chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of a Marlborough. That put an end to my adventuring days. I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to. Yes, the Sylphs are a eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know that they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May you parlay be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it. If you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Aye, and a four, I forget. I don't go trasping off just yet. Amelin here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Melina, it's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out young Sylph by the name of Kumoex. He was served as an intermediary between our peoples on many occasions, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the melodious root the Sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import to deliver for you to deliver, a missive from Elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gordania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with Ixil has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford it to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. All right, finally gonna go speak to this beast tribe. Kumex. Komu X. The walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking, strange dancing. One's might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Give it a little dance. The one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would take to this one and this one will answer, this one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Give many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. And we're here to treat with your people. Oh, that's weird. Hey, we come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking ones became a dancing one and brought milkroot, but walking one tricks this one. The one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking ones should go home. Go home, you say, but the sylphs of Lil Solace have always welcomed Gridanian's envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Lulu here is an oath piece penned by the elder seer herself. Still you will refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste one's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Lulu's jig insufficient, Jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttering friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Yeah, let's see how to earn the trust. Ida has a notion of how one might earn the Sylph's trust. Hey, Lulu, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all the trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greetings, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course, I'd be happy to join. There go those bloody leg cramps of mine, acting up again. Alright, so let's dance for some plant fairies. Ooh, walking one knows jolly dance. Jolly dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the way of weaving a secret. Even walking one learned the secret. Walking one could not weave in the same way. Ah, walking one is a friend to these ones, friendly like a gracious elder one of Forest City, knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Looks like we found our inn. Ooh, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing was brought smiles and high spirits to all of Lil Solace. The better news, why I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. All right. Our next adventure will be next time. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a thumbs up. It helps out a lot. If you'd like to be notified of my daily uploads, it'll be hit the red subscribe button to get that going. And if there's any games or any lore questions you may have, leave them down and comment below. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.